The government has assured hundreds of students from flood-prone areas of Baringo and Bogoria that they will be relocated to neighbouring schools come Monday. Environment PS Dr Chris Kiptoo said measures have been put in place to address the crisis as 21 schools in the region are flooded. With water levels in Lake Naivasha, Lake Elementaita, Lake Bogoria, Lake Baringo and Lake Turkana rising sharply, displacing hundreds of families and flooding neighbouring farms, the government has moved in to address the situation by putting in place measures that will address the plight of hundreds of families that have been affected by the phenomena at various lakes in the Rift Valley. Learners from flood-prone areas of Baringo and Bogoria will be relocated to neighbouring schools, with 21 schools in the region already flooded. Environment Principal Secretary Dr Chris Kiptoo adding that the government will compensate displaced families once a study by a multi-agency technical team is completed.
Compensation of land destroyed by the rising levels of the lakes. So on all these, our teams, the team which is here is preparing a report which will go to the NDITC, that's the PSS committee and the Ministers committee next week, and then to full cabinet.
Dr Kiptoo pointing out that it is estimated that close to 4,738 households have been destroyed and about 28,428 people displaced.
In Naivasha, we have 1,600 households that have been impacted by the floods, while in Nakuru town, about 200 people have been displaced. 200 households have been displaced. In Baringo, we have a reported damage of 369 kilometers of roads that have been affected by the floods.
Nakuru Governor Lee Kinyanjui identifying Kehoto and Mwareki estates in Naivasha and Nakuru as the most affected, with a total of 5,000 families displaced, adding that water levels were rising by the day.
Tourism is one area that is likely to be adversely affected. Here in Naivasha, we have hotels within the shores that are completely underwater. You have flower farms that are also underwater. In Nakuru, we have had to redo the entire road network because the first phase, the second phase and the third one are now all currently underwater.
Baringo Deputy Governor Jacob Chekwani called for quick interventions to save the tourism sector, which supports hundreds in Baringo and Bogoria.
We have road network or infrastructure destroyed. We have schools, about 21 schools, which are submerged. We have hospital facilities, including sanitation facilities, water sources destroyed. Even as we plan to open schools, we are really asking ourselves big questions. How will these children go back to school?